Well, that's why we're here today, is to try to establish a working group so that we could start moving forward, where our Dakota chiefs are working together to try to form a government that is going to push forward in regards to sovereignty, and say, hey, look at, we're here. We're Dakota people, we're the Dakota nation, and we have rights to economic wealth too. We have rights to resource sharing, and when it comes down to pipelines, energy east, whether it be these energy companies that are coming through, we're saying that we have the power to stop these things from happening, and we want to be a part of the resources. We want to be a part of economic wealth in Canada. We're one government, we're a nation, and we need to be heard in Ottawa. Kind of confident that we could do something, even though there's only a few of us here. It's a start, to try to work towards getting a plan in place where we could actually do something to help our communities. And that's one of the things why we put the event together today. We want to be included, I guess, in a part of those nation-to-nation talks, and what we're saying is, Dakota people are one nation in Manitoba, and we want to be addressed as our own government. When you talk sovereignty, and that's another thing. We can sit here and talk sovereignty all day, but what are we going to do about it? We need to have some sort of direction and plan, and something that we could work together and work towards going in the direction of helping each other create prosperity in our First Nation communities. Because yes, I believe poverty is a real issue, and an issue across in our communities right now. With all the creations that poverty has brought to us, drugs, shootings, suicide. These are serious issues in our First Nations, and we need to seriously sit down and take a look at these problems in our communities and have them addressed immediately. That's why we're here today, is try to work towards addressing that.
We had a good meeting here. Word was put out that we were going to host a gathering. We call it a mini summit meeting, but we expected it. The numbers we did get, we were hoping for more, but it turned out fine, because we got the people who needed to be here. And the people who needed to speak the words spoke the words. So we were quite pleased, because we have drawn help and support from surrounding areas, other surrounding First Nations, to listen to our plan. Some of the issues discussed today, our key issue was the abolishment of the Indian Act and the constitutional law. Because if you abolish the Indian Act, you have to have some type of plan to fall back on. What do you replace it with? And that's where the constitutional law comes in. We have to create our own, for our own people. That involves the sovereignty of our nation, and that's reclaiming our sovereignty so we can, readjust our lives back into an old state that was taken away and eradicated in our culture. You know, the seven teachings, you know, that's how we ran our communities, our excuse me, that's how we survived in this harsh land. AMC was here, Southern Chiefs Organization was here, Lake Manitoba was here, Blood Vein Reserve was here, Dakota Tipi was here, also a place called Chinupawakwa, which is Pipestone, is their nearest town. And some Winnipeg City dwellers and Dakota Tipi First Nation band membership was here too. So I think we had a good crowd. These discussions have to go everywhere, into all the First Nations. These things have to reach to grassroots people. These things have to, have to reach our children's ears, so they know that we care about them and we're looking after them.